What's up, guys? Now we're reacting to a video titled How a Disney Movie Made Me Question Everything I Believe. So guys, let's see what's going on. We know Disney movies right now are historically just bad. They're just terrible right now. We know everything that's been going on with Disney movies. So guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and let's get into it. For more reaction videos like this, make sure you come back to the channel.
My online handle is Gothix. I'm a content creator. I initially started making content, just streaming video games on Twitch. It was not very political at all. And now most of the things that I talk about on YouTube are political in nature, relating to culture and things like that. But it wasn't by choice. I sort of got pushed into that field as a result of me waking up politically. I never really was into politics at all, but I had a lot of opinions about politics. To give you some context, I had severe Trump derangement syndrome. I hated Trump. I hated everyone who voted for Trump. I actually cut off one of my best friends. I didn't speak to her for like a year because I could not understand how my white friend would vote for someone who was against my people, being black people. And so, my political awakening pretty much happened over the course of maybe like 2 years. It started during when Disney announced that they were going to be doing a live-action remake of The Little Mermaid. I was wondering, why are they making Ariel black? I was very confused by this. So naturally, I go online, I ask this question, and I started to get a lot of pushback from people who were my fans. A lot of them were black fans, and they were like, they couldn't understand why I had such a problematic anti-black opinion. And that sort of stuck with me right here, because I'm like, my audience just turned on me for a very reasonable question. And I also didn't like how if anyone opposed Ariel being turned black, you were automatically a racist. And that doesn't make any sense to me. So a few months later, COVID starts, and we're told to stay home and flatten the curve. Meanwhile, the BLM protest starts, and now all of a sudden, you can go out as long as you are protesting to end racial injustice or something like that. So that hypocrisy didn't make any sense to me. Either COVID is deadly or it's not. Either we stay home or we don't. We don't get to pick and choose. And once again, I brought up the question, what does stealing a 70-inch TV have to do with ending police brutality? And once again, I got hate. And then it dawned on me, hold on, I keep getting pushback from black leftists. There is something going on about this. So then I started going down a rabbit hole and I started literally researching black people who stopped being Democrat. And the amount of stuff that I got, it was crazy. The first thing that I watched was the Uncle Tom documentary. And what I came to realize after watching that is that we have been lied to about history. People love to go on and on about we need to teach the proper history. No, we're being taught selective history. And I don't know if I can speak for all the blacks on this stage, but maybe people can relate to, if you are black, there's something called the black card. And there's sort of like this expectation that you're supposed to behave in a certain way, and that trickles down all the way to who you vote for. And so when you are born black in America, it's sort of insinuated that you will be voting Democrat. Don't ask questions, just vote Democrat, which is exactly what I did when Obama was running. I voted for him because he's black. Knew nothing about his policies, but he's black and I need to help my people or something like that. So yeah, and that process got me to start really considering all the things.
Yeah, and look, guys, everything she said is so true. Like, I'm from the UK, so obviously I'm not from America, so I guess I can't relate on that scale, but it's the same where if you're black, you have to think one way. And if you don't think this way, then there's all these names that they call you. They either call you, to say you're self-hating. They call you, is it maybe coon? I think it is, right? A lot of the way. I don't remember most of them. I tried to forget most of them, but I heard that so much. Or you're acting white, or if you don't act a certain way, or you don't believe in a certain thing that majority of black people believe in, you're just weird. And it's like, no, you guys are the weird ones, because not all people think the same. At the end of the day, we're all individual people. The only thing that brings us together is skin color, right? But if you think on an individual level, people are gonna think different, which is actually a simple thing, but it took me a long time. I'm guessing it took this woman a long time as well to realize. But hearing her talking, the reason why I was laughing, because I had a similar type thing that she's going through, where you just realize, oh, maybe Obama wasn't the best. And if I was in America, I would have voted for Obama as well. I loved Obama. I loved Barack Obama for years. I hated Trump for years. So, and then one day you just wake up and you're like, oh, no, actually, Trump's not that bad, or no, he's not actually said a racist thing, even though they tell you it's racist. But even if you look right now, right, guys, go on YouTube and look up racist things Donald Trump has said, and I guarantee you, there won't be one thing that's racist. I've tried it before. There's not one thing. It's just clips taken out of context. But anyway, yeah, I can relate.
Things that I used to believe. One of the things was about Trump, and then I realized that, oh wow, the media is lying about him. They're taking these clips and they're using clickbait and distorting it, taking it totally out of context, and they're emotionally extorting people who wear their identity on their sleeve. If you are black and you see a video of some guy in office talking about anything racist, of course you're going to oppose him, right? And then that makes room for a political savior to come in who makes empty promises about ending white supremacy. I just came to realize that the media is not on our side. They're not there to tell us the news. They're not there to keep us informed. They're there to get us emotionally riled up so then they can use that to get us marching to the ballot box. They don't actually care about us. And that's pretty much my walkaway story.
Yeah.
Alright guys, that was a quick reaction video, but let me know what you think about that video. I think it was very interesting. Again, I can relate to that because, again, as black people, we're all told to think the same. Now, if you guys can relate to the story being black, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear some stories. I'd love to hear when you were like, oh, maybe what I'm being told isn't true, or maybe I need to put more thought into what I'm hearing. Let me know in the comments below. If you like this reaction video, come back to my channel, and I'm out. Peace.